Hello! Welcome to Cuídate Plus, the channel where we give you tips to take care of your health and prevent diseases. Today, we're talking about something extremely important: diabetes. Did you know that many people don't find out they have diabetes until they already have advanced symptoms? Yes, diabetes is known as a silent disease because it can go unnoticed for a long time. Today, we're bringing you 7 early symptoms that can alert you and help you detect this condition in time. Knowing these signs can make a huge difference in getting timely treatment and avoiding severe complications in the future. So, if you want to know how to identify these symptoms and take control of your health, stay with us and find out what they are. Symptom 1: excessive thirst and dry mouth. The first symptom we'll discuss is excessive thirst, also known as polydipsia. This is one of the most common signs in people with diabetes. The reason for this intense thirst is that when blood sugar levels are high, the kidneys try to remove the excess glucose through urine. This process causes the body to lose a lot of water, which increases the sensation of thirst as it tries to rehydrate. Warning sign: when thirst could indicate a problem. It's normal to feel thirsty after exercising or on hot days. However, if you feel constantly thirsty, even after drinking water, or if you wake up several times at night just to drink water, it could be a warning sign. If you notice that thirst is accompanied by a persistent dry mouth, it's time to consult a healthcare professional. This symptom might go unnoticed, but it's crucial for early diabetes detection. Now that we know why excessive thirst can be an important sign, let's move on to the next symptom, which often accompanies it: the frequent need to urinate. Symptom 2: frequent urination. The second common symptom in people with diabetes is the frequent need to urinate, known as polyuria. This symptom is closely related to high blood sugar levels. When there's too much glucose in the blood, the kidneys have to work extra hard to filter it out and remove the excess. As a result, the body produces more urine than normal to expel that extra sugar. This means the person will feel a frequent urge to go to the bathroom, even at night. Tips for recognizing the difference from other urinary problems. Now, it's important to differentiate this symptom from other issues that can also cause increased urination. For example, some people may experience increased urinary frequency due to drinking lots of water or due to a urinary infection. If you find yourself needing to urinate constantly, especially if you feel very thirsty or wake up multiple times at night, it could be more than just a simple habit. In these cases, it's crucial to get a medical checkup to rule out or confirm whether it's an early symptom of diabetes. Frequent urination can be a key sign. Now, let's move on to the third symptom of diabetes: extreme hunger. Symptom 3: extreme hunger. The third symptom many people with diabetes experience is extreme hunger, also known as polyphagia. This type of hunger goes beyond a craving or the hunger you feel when skipping a meal. The cause of this extreme hunger lies in insulin, a hormone that allows glucose to enter the cells and be converted into energy. In people with diabetes, the body either doesn't produce enough insulin or doesn't use it properly. As a result, glucose cannot enter the cells and remains in the blood, so the body, unable to get the energy it needs, sends you hunger signals. Relationship between hunger and blood sugar levels. The problem is that this sensation of hunger is misleading. Even if you just ate, your body continues to crave energy because the cells remain empty. This leads many people with diabetes to eat more without feeling relief, as the sugar remains in the bloodstream instead of reaching the cells. So, if you notice that you're constantly hungry, even after a full meal, or that you overeat without feeling satisfied, it could be a warning sign worth noting. Extreme hunger is just one of the many signals your body can give you. Now, let's talk about another key symptom: unexplained weight loss. Symptom 4: constant fatigue. The fourth symptom that many people with diabetes often experience is constant fatigue. This fatigue goes beyond the usual tiredness we feel after a long day or from lack of sleep. When a person has diabetes, sugar, or glucose accumulates in the bloodstream instead of entering the cells, where it should be converted into energy. Without this energy, the body begins to feel exhausted and weak, even though there's enough sugar in the blood. Everyday situations where this fatigue is evident. This constant fatigue can affect a person in various daily activities. For example, it may be challenging to stay focused at work or school, and even simple tasks like cleaning, cooking, or exercising feel like significant challenges. If you constantly feel fatigued or exhausted even after a full night's rest, this could be an important symptom to consider, especially if it's accompanied by other signs like extreme hunger or constant thirst. Fatigue can be debilitating and is often overlooked as an important symptom. Now, let's move on to another warning sign of diabetes: blurred vision. Symptom 5: blurry vision. Have you ever noticed that suddenly everything seems blurry, like there's a fog in front of your eyes? This blurry vision could be an early sign of diabetes. Although it's sometimes overlooked, this symptom is important because it can give us a clue about what's happening inside our body. When there is too much sugar in the blood, this excess glucose can affect blood vessels throughout the body, including those in the eyes. Over time, this damage can prevent the eyes from receiving enough oxygen and nutrients, leading to vision problems. In cases where glucose levels are very high, the eye may even change shape slightly due to fluid retention. These changes make it hard for light to focus properly on the retina, causing distorted or blurry vision. Early signs and warnings. If you notice that your blurry vision becomes frequent or doesn't improve over time, it could be a warning sign. Sometimes, this symptom comes and goes, so people may not give it the importance it deserves. However, it's a symptom that shouldn't be ignored. In the long run, this condition can lead to more severe issues, like diabetic retinopathy, which can permanently damage vision and even lead to blindness. So, if you or someone you know is experiencing blurry vision along with other symptoms we've mentioned, it's vital to consult a healthcare professional. Recognizing these signs early on can make a big difference in eye health and quality of life. Now let's move on to the next warning sign: slow healing and frequent infections. Symptom 6: slow healing and frequent infections. Have you ever noticed that a wound takes much longer than usual to heal, or that you suffer from frequent infections? This could be another important sign of diabetes. Slow healing and the tendency to develop infections are common symptoms that can be concerning. But why does this happen? Diabetes affects the body in several ways, one of which is circulation. When blood glucose levels are high, blood vessels are impacted, and circulation decreases, especially in areas like the feet and legs. As a result, wounds don't receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to heal quickly, which keeps them open longer and increases the risk of infections. In addition to affecting circulation, diabetes also weakens the immune system. With a weaker defense system, the body can't fight infections in the same way as someone without diabetes. This makes people with diabetes more prone to infections, and it makes it harder for them to recover. Examples of common infections. Some examples of common infections in people with diabetes include foot infections, skin infections, and even gum infections. Foot infections, in particular, can become serious and, in some cases, lead to severe complications. That's why it's very important to pay attention to these types of symptoms and not ignore signs that the body might be at risk. Let's move on to the next symptom, which often accompanies this one: tingling or numbness in hands and feet. Symptom 7: tingling or numbness in hands and feet. If you've ever felt uncomfortable tingling or numbness in your hands or feet, it could be more than just a passing annoyance. In people with diabetes, these symptoms can indicate a deeper problem: nerve damage. This nerve damage, known as diabetic neuropathy, occurs when high blood sugar levels affect nerve fibers, especially in the extremities, like the hands and feet. Over time, the excess glucose deteriorates the structure of the nerves and reduces blood circulation to these areas. This can lead to sensations of tingling, burning, or even a loss of feeling in the fingers and toes. Risks of ignoring the symptom. This nerve damage isn't just uncomfortable, it can also be dangerous. When sensation is lost, a person may not realize they have a wound or infection on their feet, which increases the risk of complications. Tips on when to consult a doctor. So, when should you be concerned? If the tingling or numbness is persistent, worsens over time, or occurs along with other diabetes symptoms, it's important to see a healthcare professional. Early diagnosis can help prevent further damage and improve your quality of life. Don't miss this opportunity. Click the link in the description to watch a free class on diabetes care and discover how to transform your eating habits in just 60 days. You'll learn step by step how to control your diabetes, improve your health, and enjoy a fuller life without giving up the pleasure of eating. Now is the time to take control of your well-being. Reserve your spot today and take the first step toward a life without limitations. Let's quickly recap the 7 key symptoms of diabetes. Remembering these can make a big difference in detecting this disease early. 1. Excessive thirst, when the body needs more water to compensate for high sugar levels. 2. Frequent urination, the body's way of eliminating excess glucose through urine. 3. Intense hunger, because the body isn't using glucose properly for energy. 4. Fatigue and tiredness, feeling exhausted, even after sleeping or resting. 5. Blurry vision, when high sugar levels affect the blood vessels in the eyes. 6. Slow healing and frequent infections, due to diabetes' impact on circulation and the immune system. 7. Tingling or numbness in hands and feet, a sign of nerve damage, known as diabetic neuropathy. These symptoms can be early warning signs of diabetes, and recognizing them is the first step towards seeking help. If you or someone close to you experiences several of these symptoms, it's important to consult a healthcare professional. Being aware of these signs could help detect diabetes early and prevent complications. Diabetes is a serious condition, but detecting it early can make a difference. Recognizing these symptoms and getting a medical checkup allows you to take control of the situation and prevent long-term complications. Early detection not only helps manage symptoms but also improves quality of life and provides an opportunity to avoid serious health risks. If any of these symptoms sound familiar or you've noticed these signs in someone close to you, don't hesitate to consult a healthcare professional. Taking action now is the best way to care for yourself and those around you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to share it and subscribe. Maybe someone in your circle of friends or family also needs to be informed about this condition. Let's help each other out.